Hi, my name is Pranab, and today I'm going to talk about the e-commerce policy which has recently come into picture. So we're just going to look at the important highlights of this, and I've just prepared some of the important bullet points pertaining to this policy. Let's just go through this, and I will run you through a small contents information session. Yeah. So my name is Pranab Mehta, and I'm the academic head of CLAT Tutor. So let us understand this. What is this e-commerce policy which has come up? So we'll take an example to understand why this policy has come up and what are the implication which will have on these companies. So in fundamental sense, you can understand that there are two big e-commerce website. One is Flipkart and one is Amazon. The other one is Amazon. Now these big e-commerce companies are having a big time of fight going on with the retail shops what you see in your locality. Now these two bodies, basically the e-commerce website and the retail shops what you find, or the union of these retail shop, they have gone to the competition commission of India, and they are fighting against each other in terms of the market dynamics and other things. For that purpose, you find out that these guidelines have come into picture. So let us understand these guidelines, and some of the important highlights of this has been put in this bullet points. So let us understand this. First thing it comes out with that they have discussed about the equal treatment to all the sellers. What this means is, if I try to purchase a mobile uh, on a e-commerce website, in that scenario, what takes place is they try to do an algorithm, or there is a science goes behind this. So that means if I own a company X, I'm going to promote the product of X at the top so that the selling of the X happens, rather than a b c which is on the below part of this. So there is a science goes behind this when you look at when a search pattern is generated on the e-commerce website. So government is saying that please don't work on this algorithm, just plainly you put an equal treatment to all the sellers, just index them. That is what government is planning. Let us see how this is being implemented and what is the execution comes in the ground. Then the second important point that has been discussed in this comes to the discount policy. You will realize that these e-commerce website has been, uh, basically they have flooded with all discount products and other things, and that has created a lot of damages to the retail shops. What you see, because these retail shop cannot provide this much of discount what these online platforms are giving. So government said it's good enough that you're providing a discount and that is benefiting the customer, but at the same time, it should not kill the other business, right? So they said that you please state or have clarity on what basis you're giving a discount. So in an example, if you want to understand this in example, what this means. So if I'm launching a product, so in that sense, if I'm giving a discount, I have a reason that this product is not being tested. So let customer use this product, and then provide a feedback, and we can improve on this, and we can jack up the price. So at the time of launch, I can pretty much give it a discounted rate, and that should be fine. But in case if this discount does not have a valid reason, it is basically fundamentally to bleed the other player. That means if a retail shop is not able to offer a discount and all the customer purchase from the e-commerce website, in that scenario, this retail shop is going to get closed in next 6 months. So if that is the reasoning behind this, that I'm going to kill the competition, in that scenario, that basis will not hold good, and then the guidelines will come into picture. And you have to also state that who is funding this. So sometimes what happens is, uh, if you are not able to offer a discount, so my product is moving on, and I supply. Let us assume that I sell mouse. That means I give you this small equipment mouse, and I have a shop, and I provide this. So what these e-commerce websites said that if you are not able to give discount, we will give a discount on your basis just to acquire the market. So in that case, if it is being funded by the Amazon, this discount, so obviously that means again the question mark will come. So basically, the idea behind Amazon like a company doing so is that to kill the market. right? So that's what it talks about. Prevent digital monopolies. You can take this an example to understand how the markets will shape up in the future. Uh, a simple example can be, look at, you want to do a search. If I want to search what is the best magazine, the current affairs magazine. So the moment I want to do it online search, I go to the Google and do that. I don't know any other platform which I've used that in the last 10 years for any search. So that is what monopolistic state is. So government and market dynamics reading, it clearly states that market is moving towards the monopolistic state. So government don't want that type of state to come up. And in that case, if that happens, the government will have very less control on this big tech, big e-commerce website. So government is trying to figure out that, they have to figure out that these monopolistic position don't take place and the misuse of the dominant position don't happen. So that means if I am having the complete control on the market, in that scenario, I can change the dynamics based on my need and understanding. So that is where the government is trying to regulate them, that, this type of state should not take place. And government is coming up with some additional compliances so that, this, all these three things which has been addressed, these things are being addressed by regulations and some of the compliances, additional compliances, what will make them to function this way, what the government wants. At the same time, there is also a term called, that means they cannot use further data, that if I have purchased a particular product from a e-commerce website. So if I purchase a t-shirt from the e-commerce website, now obviously they are going to try to sell me a trouser or something else which I might require, a jacket. So that is what comes out with, that my data has been further used to do some cross selling. So that is where also government is trying to curtail them, that you should not use these data for further to it, or there has to be cross linking of the data. So if I'm there on the Facebook, my data is being used in the WhatsApp. So these are what usually these tech company does. So if Amazon is having the e-commerce website, at the same time, they have a web server, they have a Amazon Prime, they are coming up with the Amazon Academy as well. So there are multiple, areas where they're working. So this particular data of mine or an X should not be used in these other, platforms. So that is what it talks about. And government is also trying to assess that the offline, the small handicraft or, the small setters, what are there, to migrate them or have certain bit of earning from the online platform. The reason behind this comes that government clearly understand that we can't stop this change which is happening. That means the drift towards the online platform, which is happening from offline to online. So government understands that, we have to see that these small sectors, handicraft or handlooms or small shops which are there, if we are able to assist them to have some transaction taking place on the online, that will be, making them slightly better to address the things in the future. And government is also looking at that India Post, they are going to use for the small product for the export things. So these are some of the highlights of this e-commerce policy which has come up. And further to it, whatever the additional guideline comes up, I will update you on the next video. So for any queries pertaining to this, if you have, or related to any other events you want me to address that that query, I will look forward to addressing that. Our email address comes out to be hello@clattutor.com. If you think that this video has added value to your knowledge system, please like this, share this, and subscribe this for the further, to take this journey further. And to leave you with an interesting question, you can very easily see that in the last 10 to 15 years, there comes out a complete disruption in the e-commerce. E-commerce has done for the retail. So there comes out to be, you have Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, they came up, eBay or Alibaba, they just came up and they have just disrupted the complete market. Can you think that what can be the next big disruption can this tech thing can take? That means what is the next vertical they are going to enter? So to great extent, if you are able to visualize this, that is what is going to prepare you for the future. So I will answer this in the video. In case you can give me your reply to the comment section, that how you think that which is the other domain which is going to get impacted for it. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Thank you.